AI is coming to your industry if it isn't already here, but AI needs a lot of space and computing power. So how do you compete without cost spiraling? Upgrade to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure or OCI. OCI is the blazing fast and secure platform for your infrastructure needs, database, application development, and AI workloads. Right now, Oracle is offering to cut your current cloud bill in half if you move to OCI for new U.S. customers with minimum financial commitment. Offer ends 12/31/24. See if your company qualifies at oracle.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, December 16th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is down slightly at $103,524. ETH is down 0.5% at $3,892. XRP up slightly at $2.36. Those are your leaders by market cap. Top gainers in the last 24 hours. Ethena up 15%. We've covered the prediction markets here on DCR. Do you think you know who will win the presidential election or how many seats the Democrats or Republicans will win in the House or Senate? Well, there's finally a legal way to bet on the outcome of those elections through Kalshi. Kalshi is the first legal exchange where you can bet on any event, including this year's elections. Kalshi went to court and won legal approval for election betting for the first time in over 100 years. They have markets on who will win the presidential election, on who will control the House and Senate, who will win swing states, and more. Kalshi is already being used by hundreds of thousands of people and has facilitated over $1 billion worth of trades. For example, right now Trump is trading ahead of Harris, and if you take that trade, you'll nearly double your money if he wins on the 5th. Or take the other side and more than double your money. So put your money where your mouth is and sign up at kalshi.com/DCR. The first 500 traders who deposit $100 will get a free $20 credit. That's kalshi.com/DCR.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Well, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of $106,352 on Sunday before settling some. Analysts credit the surge to institutional demand, ETFs, corporate treasuries, and positive sentiment driven by states reacting to Trump's support for a strategic crypto reserve. Investors are watching the Federal Reserve's meeting this week with a 97% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut, which could further influence Bitcoin prices. Well, MicroStrategy announced they have purchased another 15,350 Bitcoin for $1.5 billion at an average price of just over $100,000 per coin, raising their massive holdings to 439,000 BTC worth over $45 billion. The company's total Bitcoin was acquired at an average cost of $61,725 per Bitcoin, represents 2.1% of Bitcoin's total supply. Analysts expect this upcoming NASDAQ 100 inclusion to boost liquidity and enable further Bitcoin buys, despite skepticism about its valuation premium. MicroStrategy also targets inclusion in the S&P 500 in 2025, with new accounting rules potentially improving its eligibility. Its stock is up 490% year to date. Well, Aave contributor Mark Zeller proposed withdrawing Aave's lending services from Polygon's POS chain in response to Polygon's plan to use over $1 billion in bridge stablecoins for yield generation. Aave, the largest app on Polygon with $466 million in deposits, faces potential risks if Polygon's proposal proceeds. Zeller suggested strict measures like 0% loan-to-value and increasing the reserve factor to 85% to discourage deposits and reduce risk. Polygon's proposal, supported by Aave Labs, Morpho, and Yearn, seeks to deploy $1.3 billion in stablecoin reserves into lending protocols, targeting $70 million in annual yield. Zeller opposed this, citing security risks from rehypothecating bridge assets and potential exposure to bad debt. The Aave community will vote on Zeller's proposal if it moves forward. And finally, crypto investment products saw $3.2 billion in net inflows last week, bringing year-to-date inflows to a record $44 billion, quadrupling any previous year, according to CoinShares. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs drove $2 billion of these inflows, with global Bitcoin-based funds totaling $11 billion since Trump's election win. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
I did consider Barney a friend, and he's still a friend to this day.
The idea of Barney is something that I want to live up to. You know, I love you, you love me. I call it the purple mantra.
Barney taught me how to be a man.
Generation Barney, a podcast about the media we loved as kids and how it shapes us. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
From Academy Award-winning actor Matthew McConaughey's soulful and humorous picture book to New York Times bestselling author Kristen Hanna's The Women, Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books is an author interview podcast unlike any other. In 30 minutes or less, each episode of this chart-topping and Webby Award-winning show dives deep beneath the cover, fostering friendship and camaraderie, support and curiosity, connection and compassion. Hosted by me, Zibby Owens, author, bookstore owner, and head of what the LA Times called the Zibbyverse, Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books has something for everyone, whether you're a mom like me or simply a busy reader. So don't miss out. Follow Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening now. New episodes are released every weekday, bringing books to life.